What's up, guys? Today I'm going to take you through the process of changing out that leaky valve cover. Gasket, little O-rings that go on the bolts to hold it down, and clean up, and a couple other things. It's my first YouTube video, so bear with me, and let's get started.
Find a middle ground and get along. Someday, some way, we'll leave it all aside and move on. Just get along. Move on. Someday, someday. Find a middle ground and get along. Someday.
Okay, first, you're gonna need some tools, obviously. It's also a good thing to have a tray. Keep your bolts in, you won't lose them, drop them, whatever. This tool right here will be your best friend. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's a Torx bit. It's a T15. A lot of people just like to rip these off. You're crazy. Wild. There's two bolts in here. One right here and one right here. I've already got it loosened up, so I'm just gonna take it off. Throw that aside. Now, these. A lot of you crazy people out there, you like to rip these off too. Don't do that. Also with these. One right here. You always want to make sure you get these back tight and get them on right. This one's a little more finicky to get to. You gotta move some wires out of the way. Not a big deal. Just like that, you got them broke loose. And then once you get them broke loose, you just kind of pry this off, wiggle it back and forth, and it'll eventually give on you. Just like that. Get that popped off. Make sure you disconnect all the plugs, and then we're just going to toss this aside. All right, and once you got that disconnected, you're gonna wanna remove this. It's your idle cable. If you don't know what it is, one more plug left here. This thing, if your bike hasn't been taken apart, you're gonna have a lot of stuff clipped. It's handy to have one of these. Gets it right out, don't gotta break nothing. Cut your fingers trying to break anything. I'm just gonna flip this up out of the way over here. All right, while you got this out, and another thing, I'm not even gonna tell you how to take your tank off, because if you don't know how to take your tank off, do not work on your bike. Pay somebody to do it, please. But as I was saying, once you're in here, it's a good opportunity to check your spark plugs and even change them if they have not been changed in a while. Keep your bike running smooth. If your bike still has this rubber sheeting here, you can just do what I'm doing and shove it all back out of the way, and you don't have to worry about removing it. And now we got all our bolts exposed, and I will start unbolting the valve cover here. It's a 10mm. They're not very tight. You can break them all loose pretty easily with just a small ratchet. See, magnetic tray, very handy. All right, and then before you're gonna be able to take this off, you have to take your coils out. Just twist them back and forth, and they'll pop right out. And there we go, valve cover is free. Gotta kind of wiggle her out, and then we can change the gasket. And we will also check the timing chain while we're in here. It's also a good idea just to make sure you don't have no slap in it, because that means it'll be ready soon. You might as well just do it now. Make sure you don't drop any of these whenever you take the valve cover off, unless you're replacing them. This is not my bike. He is not replacing his. Chain seems like it's good. All right, now we're just gonna peel this old valve cover off. Now, next thing you want to do, go around in here and clean off the edges. Make sure you get all the gunk off. You don't want anything affecting your new gasket. If you really want to go the extra mile, you can also get some acetone and wipe the seal down with the edge down with acetone. Okay, now this, it only goes in one way. Can't screw it up. Just make sure you get it all the way on. Go tightening down the valve cover, and this isn't where it's supposed to be. You're gonna destroy your new gasket. For those of you watching that don't know what this is an 03-04-636 Kawasaki. And when you replace stuff, use OEM. Always works out better for you. It's worth the extra money. A lot of people complain that you can't find parts for these, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you can. Go to the Kawasaki OEM parts store. Get anything you need. Go around and push it all down, make sure it seats. You'll kind of hear it snap in a little bit. All right, and these are the little rings I was talking about that go on the bolts that hold the valve cover down. Kawasaki OEM. And to replace these, you just got to pop them off. Might take you a little bit of finessing, but you will get it. Just went ahead and grabbed a flathead and make it a little quicker. Don't gotta worry about tearing it up. I'm not gonna reuse it. Okay, I cheated a little bit. I stuck them in the microwave, broke them loose. When you install these, make sure that this side is up. The ridge you want down on the valve cover. Otherwise it won't seal properly. And I went ahead and cleaned this off a little bit while I was waiting for those to bake. Has a little bolt in it. Has to come out before you can remove it. Unless you just want to remove the whole harness right here. So there's no need for that. Just gonna tighten this back down. Then I will be reinstalling the valve cover. trying to just camera shut off on me because this light keeps messing up, I'm guessing. Sorry if you guys can't see some of this stuff. All right, now it's back in. Do not forget to tighten it back down. Last thing you want is the throttle bodies to pop off on you when you're raping your shit. All right, it's all back down. Nice and tight like. Do not forget to plug your throttle bodies back in. I'm kind of going over everything here. Oh, get this back on. Don't forget your green plug. Okay, guys. It's finished. What had happened is I ran out of memory on my phone, so face is probably dirty now. I ran out of memory on my phone, and so I had to go and delete some stuff. But do not forget to tighten this down. 2 bolts, not that hard. Do not skip it. I guess I can give you a little preview, I guess, of what the next video is going to be, or next few videos, I guess I should say. Well, here's a pile of stuff. My buddy Tony 618, follow him on Instagram. He's rebuilding his bike. His motor's over there. He's already got everything off and taken it to get powder coated. My bike's done. I'm just working on everybody else's now. Powder coating. Told you I'll be doing some powder coating. This is my setup. I made my own oven. Got my own little booth. I'm gonna change that all up. Crack the glass. So my next video will be putting steel sheets on it and just making sure it's good to go. Overbuild it so I don't have any issues later on. I'm gonna make a better control panel. Yeah, I mean, there's my bike. She's beautiful, I love her. Cock Stunt Parts, great brand. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying. I will be doing a full build, ground up, on Tony's rebuild after he gets it back from powder coating. He'll be assisting me, so you'll get to see him and probably a couple other people. This guy, Reef Dub Stunts, follow him on Instagram as well. And I also want to give a shout out to Brian636. I got a hold of him and was talking to him about all this, all these videos and everything. Just kind of picked his brain a little bit. And also Clutch Up Cat. He gave me the idea to use my phone for the vlog and edit it on my phone as well. But I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Hope you guys come back. Thank you.